do it. All right, welcome back to the Blood Prison Shakedown. We are here again, and repeat offender, as we say in prison. I got Maximus Bryant here from the Ohio Haunters Association. How are we doing, man?
Good, wonderful. Thank you for having me again, Vic.
Absolutely. Always fun having you on. You always have a lot to say, and we got a lot to say this one because it's about the Ohio Haunters Convention. We're going to mainly be talking about that because we're a month away.
Yeah.
A little less than a month.
Little less than a month.
Yeah. So how are things going with the planning and everything on your end? What's going on?
We're having a great time with the playing because, first and foremost, I want to shout out Ashley.
Ashley who?
Ramey.
Oh, Ashley.
She's been great.
Yeah, she's something.
She answers every single email, and
Yeah.
I have questions. She's been fantastic.
Absolutely.
Talking with her has been great. Talking to the vendors, getting them excited about it. Talking to the guests about everything that they get to see here.
Yeah.
Whether show floor, the reformatory, the classes, and everything. We just talked with all the instructors. Getting them set and excited for what's going on. It's. How do you put this? From 2019 to now,
yeah.
There's been that time, and back then I was a helper with the Ohio Haunters Association. So now to kind of be more in a leadership spot with it, I'm nervous, but it's like in an excited way. Like, man, let's make something beautiful happen here at this building, at this Ohio State Reformatory. The haunted house industry in Ohio, having a lot of fun putting it all together for hopefully what's going to be a great experience for everyone.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think having something here is always just kind of ups the game a little bit. Speaking from experience, because this is where we do Blood Prison.
Yeah.
So it's like, it ups the game. You know what I mean? There are obstacles, but there's so many like good things about it. As far as, in 2019, when you guys were here first time, and we were like, yes, let's do it. Let's put the show floor in the cell blocks. That's so, not only is the venue different, it's not a convention center or a hotel.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's this old prison and you're using the prison. You're not using like the big central guard room for your show floor, which everybody kind of expects. We are going to go out into the cell blocks and get those cell blocks pumping, just like we do at Halloween. It's basically going to see what you see here when you come for Halloween in the cell blocks. People trying to get their product out there and get it sold. So
Actually, like the prison block thing. First, it's just amazing by itself.
Yeah.
But I had a vendor just contact me who's now a sponsor, Nightmare Foundry.
Okay.
We're so excited. They make these like really cool signs, these lighted signs. Some of them even have fog effect.
Nice.
They're so cool. So shout out Nightmare Foundry because they're now a sponsor of the show. They contacted me because they were like, well, we normally have like a tent that we set up for like light deprivation so that we can show the signs off and everything. And I was like, listen, you don't understand. You get a prison cell.
Yeah.
Like you have the space in front of it, but you can literally use the prison cell.
Yeah.
Like put your signs
in there
in the cell.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So I think I believe the vendors are going to have like more freedom and flexibility to do with what they want, like in that area, because they have the booth space, but the cells behind them offers the ability for them to store stuff if they want, or to use it to show off their wares. I know Von Caron's coming back this year, and their first year they showed stuff in the blocks. Now Nightmare Foundry, I think, is going to do the same thing.
Sure.
So I'm very excited to see what they do with their lighted signs and everything.
Yeah. I mean, and I talked to some people too. A couple other people are going to utilize the cells for to see, so you can see some of their stuff. Not even just lighting companies, but like how their props can be lit and how they look in that setting. So it's going to work out well, I think, and if if the math works out, maybe you got 2 cells. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just depends, but
yeah, some of them,
you might get that or carry over into one either way, a lot of places you go, you've got a space about that big behind your booth in order to store a ladder or you know what I mean, something along those lines. Where here you're going to have not a huge cell because they weren't built for comfort.
No,
but you're going to have like a large closet.
Yeah,
basically to put something in, and it's going to be perfect. A lot of the cells are empty too. So
actually, I think that's a very good point that you bring about haunt lighting, because there's things how things look in regular light, and then there's how things look in haunt lighting, and they're not the same at all. No. And I think actually for a customer to be able to view things in haunt light settings would actually be a really great idea for a lot of people to use, if like a standing prop or lighting or signs or costuming or a prop mask, however you want to put it, like that. I think the utilization of the prison cells, I will be very interested in seeing what people do.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, man. And, speaking of lighting and haunt lighting and haunted houses altogether, Friday night, you got the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse.
Yes.
They're going to run, is that what, 8 to 10?
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
So Friday night, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
At the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse in Perrysville.
Yes, Perrysville.
Correct. I am correct.
Absolutely.
I think there's a Perrysburg in Toledo or something.
That's up by Toledo, yeah.
Perrysville.
Way bigger town than Perrysville. For sure.
But a very big haunt.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's an old schoolhouse.
It's a whole big school, multiple floors. I'm so excited that Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse is going to open up the show Friday night, 7 to 10 p.m. They're really excited. The actors are really excited because, with off-season events, you get the chance for actors to try something that they may want to try out. Like if you're a comedian, you do like open mics, with smaller, venues to try things out. In the haunt world, maybe you do that with off-season events. So the actors are actually getting a chance to propose what they want to do and where they want to try it. And John and Flo are going to say, okay, let's give this a shot. Here's the night. Here's the night to be a little experimental. So even if you've been to Mohican before, it won't matter for this coming night because I think you're going to see a pretty interesting level of creativity from the actors at the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse.
I certainly hope so, man, because it's like I haven't been there in, gosh, it's probably been like 5 years since I've been to the schoolhouse. It just hasn't aligned. You know what I mean? But so we're really excited to go and check that out.
They keep adding stuff all the time, changing scenes, making it.
Because the first time we were there, it was you waited outside, and then the second time we went, they had changed the queue line to inside. So they had like a big inside queue line waiting area. That was cool. And I'm just, interested to see how much it is changed because it's a pretty decent walk going through there.
Yes. Definitely. If you're looking at the money per minute, you're definitely getting a good deal at Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse for sure. It's a fantastic haunt. Love it. If you are a member of the Ohio Haunters Association, you should be sure that you're checking your email for the discount code. That is for Ohio Haunters Association members only to buy your tickets online only. They're not going to do the discount code at the door. So Ohio Haunters Association members, look for your email, buy your tickets online for the discount code.
Yeah, and they're prepping. I'm sure they're getting ready for that, as are we. We're going to be open during the show hours on Saturday from noon to 4. And we are tirelessly working to get the attraction here. We have added a bunch of new stuff that we are going to debut just for this event, and it's going to be killer. It's going to be good. You guys are going to love the new stuff we're putting in, the way we've changed some things around, and the new elements that we've added to Blood Prison. Warden's Widow and the guards will be here as well.
Nice,
walking around. So it's going to be a good time. For weekend in May, you're going to have some good haunted houses to check out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to have a haunted house convention and to actually have haunts to visit, a lot of conventions have haunts to visit like on a Friday or Saturday night.
Sure, a little tour.
But during the show floor hours, to actually get to go through, the haunt, that's awesome. Like you literally can go through the show floor and then you can get in line 12 to 4 on Saturday to see Blood Prison.
Yes.
I mean,
cool.
you're probably too modest to say Blood Prison's awesome. Like the reviewers love Blood Prison, the visitors love Blood Prison. You guys have been topping charts for years now. You're too modest to say. It's okay. Blood Prison's amazing.
Thank you.
And I love the staff here. You guys have all been amazing. So, I mean, and you're only doing like $15 tickets for it.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's $15 Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
$15 ticket. Well, I mean, it's like we can't, the season is different, but we're not giving you the whole show. We can't because, as we know here, we're set up tear down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the big cell blocks where the vendors are going to be, we set that all up. I mean, that's its own attraction, each cell block, and that takes a hot minute to do. So for 4 hours, we can't really do all that. You know what I'm saying? But, when you go in, so you're going to get basically the Widow's Manor, haunted house, and solitary confinement. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to get our basement. It's our kind of our research facility basement where we do research on all the inmates, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited to get that going, and the crew's always excited to come and act. Mm-hmm. And and then they're excited to come in on Sunday and check out some of the stuff that's going to be around. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be a great weekend. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited for it. So we'll see how it goes.
So a big shout out to all the actors of the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse and the actors of Blood Prison. I mean, when people are doing these things and it's like, oh, I'm going to go do the haunted house, and they're like, it's May.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, haunted attractions are working on this stuff year round. So, you guys taking your time to work and, scare and put on a great show and make this convention even more awesome. I really appreciate your staff and and the folks over in Perrysville for doing this.
Sure.
I mean, it's just great.
Well, Halloween is really, and we've talked about this before. It's outgrown October. I mean, let's just be real. It has. You know what I mean? Of course, October is the main time of year, and that's always going to be where you do your most business and things of that such. But I'm saying, how many Christmas shows are out there now? We have one. You know what I mean? We do a Christmas show. There's tons of them.
Yeah,
tons of haunts are doing, and more are doing it every year. So they're doing. Halloween is invading the other. I always say that just to piss off all the Christmas lovers. Like, we're invading Christmas. It started with A Nightmare Before Christmas, and it was just like, that was in the 90s. So it's just like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a Halloween theme on your Christmas show. But they love it. I mean, they really do. Yeah. Not to mention Valentine's Day is a big one now. Like, more people are doing Valentine's Day haunts.
Yeah.
You'll get a St. Patrick's Day haunt every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway to Halloween, May type of situations, people are doing those. Mm-hmm. We open in July for incarceration.
Mm-hmm.
It's all year.
Yeah.
It really is.
I remember talking to the folks from Dark Hour, like Ivan and the Hops and everything there. And I remember them telling me how they have like 6 shows throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like, the Valentine's or the Dog Days, the summer they call it, and all that kind of stuff. And this was years ago when they talked to me about this. And I remember thinking at the time, man, I wish more haunts did that. And then magically, people are starting to do the Christmas
popping up everywhere,
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I think I mentioned it before, but when Dent Schoolhouse first did a Christmas show and they advertised it, the community was mad. They're like, "You guys need to stay in your month."
Nah.
The
hell's that mean?
Yeah, we're gonna
stay in our month.
It's like, the more kind of stuff you receive like that, it's like, what, we're just gonna do it in spite now.
But yeah, now we're definitely doing it,
and we've been doing it since. Den Schoolhouse Christmas show's still going, and I know Blood Prison Christmas show's still going, and it just keeps going on, and we want shows to be for this to happen. So, like, to be clear, I've gotten a few questions on this from potential customers. They say, like, is this show just for people who work in the haunted house industry?
Correct. Yeah.
No. This
anybody can come.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody can come. Halloween lovers, people who love to go to haunted attractions, horror film lovers. Everybody's welcome to come to this event. It is not just for people like you and I who work at these things, or the actors or the makeup artists. We want the actors and the makeup artists. And I've been messaging the haunted attractions throughout Ohio, like, hey, Ohio. I mean, and I'm messaging a lot of people. Like when I've told people outside of Ohio how many haunts I've been messaging to, you know, make sure that they know about this event and to advertise and let people know, they're like, how many? Like, you guys, you don't get it. Mm-hmm. In Ohio, how many of these haunts we have? Yeah. Like, comparatively to, like, I'll just throw out Louisiana. You know, Louisiana doesn't have anywhere near as many as Ohio. I love you Louisiana people, by the way. You guys,
the Louisiana haunted houses are spectacular.
Those are some amazing haunts.
Yeah.
But it's just as far as sheer number of them.
Yeah.
Ohio's got the whole country beat.
Oh, yeah.
So
even big states like Texas and California.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's, you know, Ohio's always got that triple-digit number.
Yeah.
Sitting in the middle of the Midwest. Well, you know, in the Midwest.
In the Midwest. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
You know, so it just makes sense for this show to happen in Ohio. Like, it just makes sense for Ohio to have a show to celebrate the haunted attraction industry in Ohio. So, and when you have a building like the Reformatory to do it at, it just makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there's never been a question of why to do it. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know, when.
When and where, yeah.
When and where. Point the finger and let's do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is Ohio, you know, just because of the amount of haunted houses that are here. I mean, it deserves something like this. And the idea on my end, and I'm sure on your end as well, is to grow it. I mean, hopefully there's more things we get to do for this convention as it gets, you know, as we go down the road. But like, supporting it is huge. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you know, if you're a haunted house and you want to get a booth, you know, you can vend your haunted house here as well as, you know, I mean, that's something that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's there's going to be a lot of haunt people here that maybe want to act at your haunt or maybe want to be on your support staff or something along those lines. It makes sense in every, you know, in every version of this because we are the biggest state for haunted houses. Support for something like this goes so far, and we've been wanting it. It's been when you guys did it in 2019, everyone was just so glad that something was coming back. You know, because Midwest moved to Chicago. Yeah, and you know, all the Ohio people here are just like, you know, we loved having it here. So it's like, let's just bring it back and let's try it out. And that's what we're doing, I think. And I think it's going to work out great. Yeah. But we need the support from the Ohio haunt community. There's people I know from Pittsburgh that are coming. Chuck and Stephanie Morrison, they're coming. They're from Portals of Fear. Yeah. You know, I was out hanging out with them. They're like, yeah, we will be there. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people coming from outside of Ohio. So, you know, it's just like, so we need the Ohio Strong to be here and represent on this weekend because it's gonna be a good weekend. That party's gonna be fun. Yes, you know, it's gonna be a good time. It's like it's what we do here. Yeah, I know I'm pretty close with the Louisville haunt scene in Kentucky, and I know several of them are coming up. So yeah, you know. And we have haunts out of Indiana that are coming. So it's just, you know, it's not just Ohio. You can get into Michigan and Indiana, and Pennsylvania. I mean, it's like Ohio and surrounding. It's like, it's good for everybody. And it's, you know, you're not driving real far. I mean, it works out really well, especially because we're not in dead center Ohio, but we're not far from Cleveland. We're not far from Columbus. Right. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a good location. Yeah, no, I think it's a fantastic location. And, you know, you're avoiding a lot of the big city hustle and bustle and everything. But it, like, I mean, how many haunted attractions can you go to that are genuinely a creepy building in of themselves? Yeah. They do exist. But man, every time you approach this prison and you got to go to the top of that hill right before you come down. Like every time you come to the top of the hill and you just see this and you see that whole cell block. Yeah. Man, every time I pull up, I'm like, this is a creepy ass building. Yeah. It just is. And you know, but that's to me one of the best things about it. Like, and I was just in the parking lot and there was a group of like 20 people that are about to walk into a tour of the building and their eyes are just shooting up. Oh, it's so creepy and cool. Oh, yeah.
that's what this place is. And that's what you're going to do when you're in the cell blocks is, you got to look down. You know what? Fine. Walk around the vendor floor once looking up because that's what you're going to do your first time through. Second time through, then engage with the vendors.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's honestly what I think people ought to do because that's how the building is.
This has got to be one of the most photographed buildings, one of the most photographed things in the state of Ohio. I mean, like every time you pull up, even when we're not open, there's people out on the Reformatory Road just snapping pictures and everything. So it is a very photogenic. Not only that, you mentioned the big city hustle and bustle of like, a regular convention. We don't have that, so it's easier to get around. Yes. But we do have the hotels. There's plenty of hotels around here to get a room. There's plenty of Airbnbs to book.
Yes.
It's outfitted. Between Blood Prison and Incarceration, Party at the Pen, there's so many big events that we do here that Mansfield is geared to have something like this. So it's definitely cool to come check it out.
Absolutely. Affordability on the hotels too.
And you're not paying, a city price. So it's like, and I'm not, shitting on all the other, I'm just saying this is something that you can come and do and save a few bucks and have just a good time.
But you definitely don't have to do anywhere near like $170 a night.
Right.
You have options.
Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty.
There's plenty,
Right. So you brought up questions, and I was going to ask you about this earlier, like questions you've got. I was thinking maybe we could go and break through some of the frequently asked questions about this convention and how things work. Mm-hmm. So what questions have you got that we could answer that have you been getting, like, on the pages or whatever? People will message and be like, hey man, what's parking like? Or hey man, like, so what are some questions we can answer?
I think parking is a pretty big question. Yeah. And I should think there's plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking.
Yeah. So you have the blacktop lot. Mm-hmm. And even if that was full, it's that gravel lot right next to it that they split.
Yeah, there's a grass lot right there. And then there's another lot across the street.
Yes.
That's massive.
Yes.
There's going to be plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. Yeah. So nobody needs to worry about the carpooling situation or anything. There'll be plenty of parking for that. I've had people who want to come in character. Mm-hmm. So yes, we welcome people to show up in character in your haunt costumes and all that kind of stuff. That's perfectly fine. There's two caveats. One, no dripping fluids, whether that's the blood or like you can have the look of mouth yuck, but we don't want it literally dripping.
Yes, exactly.
This is a historic building, which most of the year is doing historic tours, so we can't have fake blood and mouth yuck spilled everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Also, dragging of heavy chains. Mm-hmm. Like you can't like scrape the floors up or anything.
Correct.
So characters totally welcome, assuming decency.
Yes.
There will be some young people, which brings to the question after that. But yeah, come in your characters. I want to meet your characters.
Yeah. Absolutely. Costumes, character designs are most definitely welcome.
I'm going to want a selfie too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm known for selfieing with people. So, I'm going to want a selfie with you. So, please come in costume and character.
Yeah.
That's totally welcome. And that's not just the costume ball. I'm talking about show floor hours too.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do have the costume ball where there will be a costume contest, and we, hope you show up for that too. But, show floor, definitely.
Yeah.
Young people. People keep asking about age limit and everything. So the reformatory's policy is that those 6 and under don't have to buy a ticket, and the convention is following the same policy for that.
Oh, gotcha.
So young people are not banned from the event and everything. No. But one thing you have to understand is that it is a creepy building. There are going to be props with blood on them, eyeballs, all that kind of stuff. You're going to have people in character walking around, creepy clowns and all that kind of stuff. I would not encourage the young people to come to the costume ball. That's going to be an event where there is alcohol.
Yeah, that should be that's adult only.
That's an adult only event. So
absolutely,
we will be doing a kids contest on Saturday. So if kids are showing up in costume and everything, we're going to have some prizes for them. to engage them because, the next generation of haunters we want to be here. So
sure. Hook them while they're young.
Yes. I mean, a lot of people have stories from when they acted as like a 7-year-old,
Absolutely.
I got scared by a 3-year-old this last year, but we don't have, I brought it up, but we also don't have to go into it.
Okay. A 3-year-old.
Sydney Haunted Woods. She came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened. It just all of a sudden, oh my God.
3-year-old with a chainsaw chasing you.
Well, I mean, like normally when people come at you, they're square on, but you don't expect them to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrifying. But
there you go.
The young people are welcome.
Yes,
6 and under are not charged admission. So.
Right on. What about and let's get back to the costume part real quick. So you said decency. So let's just put it out there. You can't walk around with your tits hanging out. That's something that's probably going to be a thing that we need to talk about. I think we had that last time. Mm-hmm. People were walking around, and a lot of them were painted.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure there's a policy in the reformatory that you've got to be covered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I know.
Now, if you've got guts and everything hanging out of you, that's okay. But everything else,
like some people will have like a body prosthetic, that covers everything else up and everything.
Oh, that is absolutely
That's fine.
Absolutely.
And the main reason we're kind of talking about this is because there are shows where there is a full body painting thing going on the show floor. But back when that started, those shows were pretty much adult only. Yeah. But more and more as time has gone on, people are bringing their kids to these events. Yeah. But the body painting continues, and I mean, artistry is art. I'm all for that kind of stuff, but we do have to maintain the reformatory decency law. So
exactly.
Tits and genitalia, just cover them up.
Yeah, just cover them. And, even at the big shows, a lot of them now are covered. They're just don't appear to be. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, a lot of them weren't.
Right.
Like, it was like legit just painted on, which whatever. I mean, I didn't care. But just saying, a lot of that now they are, got prosthetics or, bikini bottoms or something like that on. So that's what we would adhere to as well.
Right. And I'll keep mine covered too.
Yeah, me too. I've already been asked to not be doing that.
To everyone's benefit, I will cover.
One question I got, which we could discuss on here too, current laws in Ohio that have allowed the legalization of smoking marijuana, which is fine. Mm-hmm. But you cannot do that here.
Right.
And I was kind of surprised by the question. I'm like, you're really not supposed to do that anywhere other than at your house. You know what I mean? It's legal to do there. It is not legal to do here. We have a strict no guns or drugs or alcohol policy, bringing it in, type of situation. So I did get that question. I don't know if you had gotten that question, but I said, the vaping is basically frowned upon. If you are caught, vaping marijuana here, you will be asked to leave. There won't be a warning. Yeah, you know what I mean. They're pretty strict about that as well because we've had that issue a lot here as well.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure even for the costume ball, we're not going to want anybody to bring in their own alcohol. Like any alcohol on the premises. So no alcohol during show floor hours, but the nighttime costume ball, we're going to have a bartender.
There'll be a bar up there, correct.
The alcohol is provided through a caterer here at the reformatory.
Yep.
No outside alcohol, liquor. We will have Mansfield police presence for safety purposes and everything. So, we want everybody to have a fantastic time.
Yes.
But, we want everybody to be safe too. So, no, I didn't get the weed question.
So I can't. It was a while ago.
As a probation officer, I get that question a lot.
Yeah,
but
no.
Well, I didn't get it for this event.
It's the same thing. Like I don't even know the age limit because I'm way past. But is it 21?
It's supposed to be 21.
21. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. So it's just like think of it as that's what I said. Is like think of it as alcohol.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't drive with alcohol. You can't drive with that. Mm-hmm. You can't go to. You're not supposed to. The gist is a lot of people are going to, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But just so they're aware, so no one can say, well, we didn't know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yes, weed and alcohol are in that same category. You can't bring them on to, the property. You've got
Right.
to, get here what we have.
Right,
basically.
and the bartender is going to be cutting people off at the costume ball as well. So
You start getting too messed up,
Right.
they're gonna be like, no,
nope.
and that's just not only for us but for them.
Right,
how are you getting home exactly? You know, so
Exactly.
responsibility is a big part of everything.
Yes, I do know we have a FAQ section.
Yeah, let's go through them. Boy, these kids these days always on their phones.
I'm trying to remember, see other questions I've been in. When and where? What time does the convention show floor open? So, show floor opening is 10 to 5 on Saturday, and it's 10 to 3 on Sunday.
Correct.
So for you vendors, that are excited about the show and coming in. So Friday night, we're going to start load in at 4 p.m. That's when you can start loading in. We'll also have some hours from 7 to 10 Saturday morning. The preference is that you're already loaded up Friday night.
Yeah.
There's going to be a few exceptions, I guess, for travel purposes, but we want the vendors to load in at 4 p.m. on Friday and get set up and be ready. But the show floor hours, 10 to 5 Saturday, 10 to 3 Sunday.
So let me ask you this then, because I know in some conventions that I've vended at before, let me throw this out so we can get this out there. As far as vendors are concerned, when I'd vended at other shows in the past, there was a strict policy where it's like the show floor on Sunday, your last day, is 10 to 3. You are not allowed to start breaking your booth down at noon.
Right.
You cannot start breaking your booth down at 1. You start at 3 o'clock. So that way, if there's still people out there that they're not like coming by and they're, it's not a good look to see a vendor breaking down when show floor hours are still going on. So is that something that you guys...
we want people to stay on the show floor until 3.
Until 3 o'clock.
I mean, I don't want to have to explain to people who paid the same price as everybody else as to why it is that, a fraction of the vendors we're gone. Packed up and gone.
Packing up, yeah, exactly.
So, to break down early and leave is going to mean that we are not going to invite you back the year after.
Right. Exactly.
We need, just like a haunted house, these actors, if they take off an hour before the show actually ends.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Need people to stay the whole time for sure.
Okay. So that's out there.
Right. So registering is at ohiohaunters.com. Is on-site registration available? Yes.
Yeah.
You can buy tickets at the door. However, the costume ball can sell out. And
yes,
it's not far from that at this point actually, because we do have a capacity limit in there. So I would definitely get your ticket online for things like the costume ball ahead of time. But show floor and Blood Prison and Mohican can definitely there are at the door options for sure.
Right on. So the costume ball's almost sold out, huh? That's cool. Everybody wants to come and party.
Yes. So going back to the age restriction thing, attendees, I want to clarify. For the show floor, everyone's welcome. The 6 and under don't pay registration fees. However, anybody under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an adult.
Gotcha.
So anybody under the age of 18, you need an adult with them.
Right.
We do not want, a group of young people by themselves walking around this building, because this is a building that, people, just to be perfectly honest about, a lot of people spent a lot of money trying to do the restorative efforts here.
Oh yeah. That's ongoing.
And it's ongoing.
Yeah.
We do not want things broken or anything like that.
Yep.
Let's see. We're encouraging people to bring business cards for their networking from haunted attractions, do that. Parking available, yes. Volunteer opportunities. Guys, we have volunteers. Oh my goodness. We had such a huge sign up for volunteers.
Yeah.
There's no need for anyone else to sign up as a volunteer.
That's pretty good when you're asking people not to volunteer. We're good.
We've got plenty of volunteers, and
that's great.
Thank you to those volunteers. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And also thank you to you because you did offer the volunteers to go through Blood Prison.
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
Absolutely.
That was nice of you to do. So we have plenty of volunteers. Yes. So those are, I mean, some questions come in randomly, and some of them are, some of them are just, I don't know how to put them. They're like things I haven't thought about.
Well, that's the good thing, though. That is good. Because those people that are asking those questions, sometimes you're like, come on, man. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? But other times it's like, that's valid. Maybe we should put that in there. You know what I mean? So if you have questions, you can go to, where can they go if they have a question? OhioHaunters.com has a contact us link.
There you go. So, go to OhioHaunters.com. You can also find the Ohio Haunters Convention Facebook page and message it.
There you go. That's easy.
The Ohio Haunters board has 6 members, so we all see the messages and we all see the emails.
Right on.
That come through. So much.
Someone will get back to you if you have a question. Yeah.
I'd like to think I'm doing pretty good answering these emails as they come in. So
here's another question for you. What is the policy on animals? Is there an animal policy? Can I bring my service dog in, my emotional support gerbil?
Support animals, no. Service animals, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I think we got in trouble in 2019 because there was a turtle.
That was it was a tortoise, and that thing was awesome. It came into our booth. It literally walked in, and we're like, "Hey, buddy!" Yeah. OSR wasn't aware of that, and they got a little butthurt on that one. I think
we found out later on the tortoise should not have been on the show floor.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good though.
I'm like, who's supposed to know that?
Yeah. I liked that booth. That booth, they had more. They had a tortoise that was walking around, and they had they
had a lot of creepy.
They
animals,
did. They had some small cages with different animals in it. It was fun.
Diana she was from New York actually. She actually travels around to. She's an advocate for animals being used in the haunted attractions. However, she tries to lead trainings on how to do it ethically, ethical and good animal treatment, and because I've seen it more recently. There's horses at these haunted attractions popping up more and more, and
absolutely.
You can't just use them however you think. They need to be rested, they need to be taken care of. I see mice, and I've seen mice at haunts before. You see snakes at haunts, and so she's all for it, but she wants to be sure that the animals are well cared for and taken care of. So shout out to Diana. She's not going to be there. I don't think she's coming this year, but she was a great advocate for that.
She was. It was great having those there.
The tortoise.
That was good. That was so good, though. That was so good.
Yeah, the service animals, yes. The
registered service animals,
right?
Yeah.
The support animals, not as much.
Yeah. They couldn't come into the haunted house either. So
right. I think those are two separate. Things. So.
Yeah. No, I just again, another question I thought of, but animals are you're seeing a lot more. I don't have any in mind other than my normal actors. But once you start adding animals, your insurance gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
I
don't think insurances know how to I don't think there's a lot of how do you say precedent for this. So how do you
Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So let's look at Eddie. From Woods of Terror. He's always got that big white snake. You know what I mean?
That's his baby.
Well, yeah. And it's that's one thing as compared to a dog. But either way, whether it's a wild type animal like a python or a dog, it's still an animal. And even the most well-behaved dog could decide to bite you.
Yeah.
Or somebody else, or think that it's attacking, or it's being threatened. You don't know. That's why they're animals. They're animals, and the insurance, is just well, that could be interesting. So that's why we haven't done it.
I mean, believe me, I think that having a scene where a legit dog is legit barking at you, that would be terrifying. However, I can't imagine like a 6-7 hour night.
Yeah.
Of having to do that. So like,
they couldn't. That wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work.
Nah.
So like, there's ideas that sound great, but then in practicality, it doesn't always pan out. And that's why I think haunted attractions are really cool in the frame of like, okay, how do we come up with pretty cool ideas, but it has to work, And, and so, I can't think of one attraction that had a dog. Animatronic dogs. Yes.
Yeah, I got one of those.
But nobody's actually ever used a real dog from what I can tell. But no,
not in the haunted house.
Yeah, but Eddie's Python, she's a sweet thing.
Yeah.
So cool.
when we went to where was it? We were at I think we were at Laurel's. Was that Laurel's Haunted? It's like a theater in
House of Horrors.
Yeah, Laurel's. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
but it's a movie theater. Mm-hmm. And when we were there waiting in line, we went to a convention there, and they opened a bunch of these haunts. I think it was in Philly, East Coast, and excuse me, somebody out there had a snake, kind of like that. It wasn't a white one like Eddie's, but it was a python. I don't think it was as big as his, but it was pretty cool. And he would come up, and you could he didn't let you hold it, but you could pet it, or I didn't hold it, but some of that stuff is kind of cool to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But yeah, it's kind of unpredictable.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's unpredictable.
True that.
Yeah.
So I think as far as the questions go, I think that's.
Well, if you got questions, like Max said, you can go to the Ohio Haunters Convention Facebook page, and you can message them a question. You can go to the website and go to the contact us and leave a question there. So questions are always good. It's better to have that question answered before you get here, and next thing you know, you're SOL. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to be sure that I didn't miss one, but so okay. Maybe it's good to just spell out again what the general admission and VIP is.
Sure, that's a good question.
So,
difference between general admission and VIP.
So, general admission. General admission is $30. That gets you onto the show floor, and that gets you a self-guided tour of the reformatory. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much pretty close to what the price of the self-guided tour is by itself anyway. So in a way, you're buying a self-guided tour and getting the show floor for free. And however you want to look at it.
Sure.
But show floor and self-guided tour is the general admission. You can add on classes. You can add on the costume ball. You can add on the Blood Prison. And the escape rooms are added.
I think the escape rooms you can only do on site.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't. We'll have escape rooms up and running.
Well, how actually we're discussing it now in live time.
Yeah.
How is that going to work as far as people doing them? Or
I believe you can register for them at the front desk, or you can go online to the reformatory website and register there.
Okay.
I don't think we have them on the ticket for the convention.
No. So
but that's something we can do. We can, what we can do is we can maybe do a post with a link and put that out there, because if you don't, another good question or something you brought up, there will be 3 escape rooms running for the convention. In addition to everything else, Shawshank Redemption themed escape room.
Yes.
A laboratory escape room where you've got to find a cure for a virus type situation.
Yeah.
And then there's an Evil Dead themed escape room. It's our newest one called Cabin of the Damned. And that will also be running. And that one is a hard one. So all the escape room guys who can beat escape rooms, it's undefeated. Nobody's beat that escape room. So we'd like someone at the convention to come in and beat it.
Come on, Ohio.
Yeah, let's see it.
Ohio. How long is that one?
It's an hour.
An hour?
You get an hour, yeah.
Wow.
And it's rough. It's rough. Yeah, I mean, it's it's a hard one. I mean, and it is, but it's fun. Dude, there's so many cool things in there, and it looks amazing. We had Escape by Design do the escape room. Mm-hmm. We had Brian Dembski of Dembski's Creations. He did the set decorations and everything in the lab and in the cabin. Yeah.
Shout out Dembski Creations. Going to be a vendor. So
they're going to be a vendor as well. Yeah. Brian's going to be here.
That's got to be a good looking escape room then.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, dude, they look amazing. And the lab is a refresh. Escape by the Design refreshed that room. Dembski Creations did the set dressing in there.
Nice.
So it looks spectacular. The gameplay is, we just got done beta testing that one, so it's ready to go. So yeah, seriously, there's a ton of things to do at this convention.
So the escape rooms, people can register for those at the front door, but we'll post a link.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll post a link.
Post a link for people to pre-register for them. So when they pre-register, are they registering just for it, or like are they signing up for a time slot?
It'll be a time slot.
Okay, so you would want to time slot when you're going to do the escape rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be on there, the hours and everything. You'll see it.
So in theory, these will fill up.
Yeah.
So you definitely would prefer to pre-register as opposed to.
Yeah, we'll post with the website on it. There's a Escape OSR website that you can go to. You can see, everything and how to book everything. So check that out, and we will post that on all the socials for the Ohio Hunters Convention.
I know this is so rude, but like I'm taking notes in real time.
No, you're fine, man.
Website guy.
Yeah, no, that's going to be cool, and because literally there's and we got food trucks outside that are going to be here for people to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much to do. What else? Is there any other? Someone was asking me what else was going on as far as I'm like outside. I'm like, I know there's food trucks. Aside from that, I'm not really sure if there's anything else going on out there.
Outside? No, not necessarily outside. No. There's an area. So like we're going to have some selfie stations up in Central Guard.
Cool.
We're going to have kind of a chained off area for Ohio Hunters Association members to get light refreshments like water and maybe some bags of chips to rest.
What about the tour? Oh, this was one that we had talked about, so we can get out there. So in Blood Prison, when you buy a ticket in October for Blood Prison, you get that ticket is good for 1 year to come back to the reformatory and get a self-guided tour.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something we've always done. And I knew we got a question about, well, I've got a Blood Prison ticket from the season. Can I come? Well, yeah, you can. You can use that.
Yeah.
But you would still have to buy, if you want to take a seminar or if you wanted to go to the ball or anything like that, or even come to Blood Prison again, those would be extra.
Yeah, that would be add-on. So I'd say you can handle a lot of that probably at the front door, or you can also reach out to us and we can get you in touch with the ticketing people to get that that stuff figured out. But if you were a visitor to Blood Prison throughout the year, you do get access. Because when you do the self-guided tour, you'll get to the show floor. But yeah, classes, Blood Prison, costume ball, those are all additional.
Oh yeah.
Yes, general admission is show floor and the self-guided tour.
Yep.
The VIP tickets, that gives you the show floor, the self-guided tour, all of the classes, and the costume ball.
Right.
So for $80, that gives you all those things. The Blood Prison is still an add-on for that. And also, when it comes to the Mohican tickets, there is a link on the Ohio Hunters website for you to purchase the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse tickets, but Mohican is handling their own ticket sales on that. So, but the link is on the Ohio Hunters website. So go to ohiohunters.com or check out the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse to find their Haunt Pay link to purchase tickets for the Friday night event. But
there you go.
But
simple and easy.
Yeah. VIP though, floor, tour, classes. And ball. Okay. So all of that for the VIP, and there's the Blood Prison add-on can still be put onto the VIP as well.
Right. So to be clear, your Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse ticket is a separate ticket,
right,
that you can get on your website. If they go to Mohican Haunted House, Mohican
Haunted Schoolhouse.
Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse. Thank you.
Yes.
If you go to their website, will that ticket be there?
I mean, it definitely should be. I mean, it should be listed as their Spring Scream event.
Okay, so you can go to two different places and get that.
Yes.
And to come to the Blood Prison one, you get that with your ticket when you buy to come to the convention. So you can get that. You can just add it on to your VIP or your general admission ticket right there when you're buying your tickets.
Yep. Right there.
There you
Spring
go.
Scream right on the Mohican Haunted website. So, yeah, you can go there and or through the Ohio Haunter site. So, yeah, general admission and VIP are the two ways to get in for this year. Yes. So I just wanted to clarify those packages for people.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's talk about, you brought up the classes, the seminars that people get to do. Let's talk about those. So if you're a VIP, you get access to all of those.
All of them.
So they're going to be done concurrently. There's not going to be more than one class going on at the same time.
No.
There you go.
If you wanted to go to all of them, you would not miss any of them. Sorry, I hit the thing.
No, you're good.
And again, I'm being a very rude millennial on my phone. I'm sorry.
Geez. Millennials, I tell you.
I'm a terrible one. I'm the worst. So, so the first one is going to start at the beginning. Alan Redman is going to be doing stuff with lighting, sound, and controllers for props and special effects.
Very cool.
This is, more for the tech people. He goes through a lot of stuff. I know he does things for the Cleveland Haunt Club, their website, and a lot of stuff like that, and runs an event with the Cleveland Haunt Club as well. Cleveland Haunt Club, sponsors of the Ohio Haunters Convention.
Ah, there you go.
Yes, great people at the Cleveland
Jeff.
Haunt Club. Jeff is great people. So he's the first one, and then Q acting. I'm leading with Terry Rook. We're going to have 4 in full costume characters from all different haunted attractions that are going to demonstrate their stuff, actually act on you, and we're going to point out different facets of Q acting. That was one thing. Like, I visited about 36 haunted attractions this last year. There weren't a lot of Q actors, and I kind of wondered why that was.
Because you didn't come here. I got plenty.
I'm
just gonna throw that out.
He's like 36 of them. None of them was us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
but you can show them why they should have them.
Right. Well, I think the Q actors are your first impression at a haunt. Sure. They're the ones that get the most photos. And so in a sense, your Q actors are your advertisement. And, so like when people, are at Blood Prison and they're taking videos of the warden's widow and, or, videos of photos. I mean, she's a face of it, she's literally right there.
Oh yeah. She's on the wall.
People know and everything. And, it's similar at Dent and other places where the Q actors are your first line and how you engage and what kind of different ones there are. And I'm going to have different examples. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Keith Newsom is going to be leading about 5-minute makeups. So getting people in and out of your makeup chair in 5 minutes. It's a high throughput, but effective makeup tutorial. This one's going to be highly interactive. People can actually practice makeup during this class. He's he's going to do demonstrations, and he'll actually bring people up to do the makeup themselves if they want. He totally believes in hands-on learning. So 5-minute makeup course. Matt Seal is doing the makeup airbrush application. A lot of people keep asking about airbrushing. So I think Ohio Haunters Association, we get questions about how to get into airbrushing.
Yes.
Matt Seal, very good at it.
Matt is a very good airbrush artist. I mean, he is. He's going to be like, he's one of the, he would be tough to beat when it comes to actual airbrushing. He's super talented. That's going to be a good class for someone who wants to learn, probably the ins and outs.
Yes. So learning about it, getting into it, seeing it. Matt Seal's class, makeup and airbrush. Sunday, we're getting into the art of acting, do's and don'ts, led by Tommy. When we've gone through haunted houses, we've seen a lot of things that are great that people do, but we also see a lot of things that are a little bit cringy.
Yeah.
A little bit like, oh, they literally jumped out and said boo, or, and, oh, this is like the 6th person in this haunted house that shouted, get out at me.
Yeah. Or I had one, I'm not going to say what haunted because I'm going to name drop, but I had somebody once come up to me and saw I was wearing a well, I'm wearing Field of Streams right now, but I was wearing a Blood Prison shirt, and they were like, literally just dropped right out of character and goes, "Do you work at Blood Prison?" And I was just like, "Yeah." They're like, I've always wanted to work there. Could I come up and apply? And I'm just like, "You can come up and apply, but just judging by what you're doing right now, it's going to be a no, because you just totally dropped out of character and like in a queue line."
Yeah,
it's bad.
It happens to me a lot. It actually happened to me a lot this last year as I was touring around.
You broke character a lot?
No, they broke character on me. Okay, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be hypocritical about this. I've done it too.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have, and I've really tried to, like, when I get in a character, and if people are like, Max, I like, even if it's my boss, I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to ignore them. Mm-hmm. Like if they keep shouting my name, like, not who I am. Say it right.
Yeah.
And then if I'm doing Pumpkin Smasher that night, if they say Pumpkin Smasher, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. So I'm trying, but I've seen the breaking character thing.
Yeah.
You know, when haunters come to visit your haunt, they want to see a great show.
Yeah.
And you know what? In a way, it's cool to be recognized as another haunter, but do your stuff.
Yeah.
You know, let's see what you got.
Yeah,
you know?
because we're the ones that are really being critical and just like, oh, look what they're doing.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like some of them are like that, and we get them here too. So it's, you know.
Tommy's going to message me being like, you just did my whole class.
Yeah, right?
No, Tommy's got a lot more advice to give. There you go. For sure.
What else we got?
We got social media basic for haunt owners. The social media presence with haunts is an interesting one because every year I try to go through all the haunted attractions and figure out when people are opening, when are they closing, and I've done the list before. We now have a website where we're doing haunt listings at ohiohaunters.com, but we're still going to release the list. So social media basics, getting the name out there, because haunts, you want people to come through your doors. Yeah. And social media is a very big tool on how to do that. So,
sure.
But a lot of people aren't always sure where to begin. So Matt Cole is going to be leading that class on Sunday about social media basics for haunt owners, just so that you can get off to a good start, and it's an ever evolving field. So let's hear about the latest on that.
Oh yeah.
And then we're wrapping it up with the art of corpsing. Kenneth Baker, so good at what he does. He makes amazing stuff. Like he took those Home Depot tall skellies, and it doesn't look like it comes from Home Depot at all.
Right,
like,
gored them up a little bit.
Oh, a little bit, a little bit. Kenny, did you hear? Yes. Oh,
hey, we got to put them out there. Got to make sure.
They look so good, and corpsing is one of those things I think more people can utilize, but I think that they may just not know exactly how to begin with it. And he's going to make it very simple. He's got a lot of examples, and he's, can demonstrate pretty easily. So there's a lot of cool stuff to get from Kenny's class there. So all those classes are included in the VIP ticket package. And
very good. Where will those classes be taking place?
So those are going to be in the East Diagonal. So when you come into the reformatory, you go through the front, you go up the stairs, and then you're in Central Guard. The classes go right off of Central Guard. And we're going to have a table right in front of there because we're going to have the list of people who signed up for the classes. If you have the VIP pass, you get a shiny, very nice, shiny special bracelet.
Oh, there you go.
So, that one's going to be like, oh, yep, in you go. The general admission people, we're going to have the list set ahead of time. You can also purchase classes on site. You'll be given a ticket for that class, and you would just redeem the ticket for a class.
There you go.
So that will also be available.
So a lot of stuff going on that you can get here on site as well. Then you don't have to just buy online.
Right.
Yeah, because I know we're that way too. If you come and you want to still come through Blood Prison, but you didn't get the ticket, oh man, I want to go to Blood Prison now. Well, you can get one here.
You can do that.
Absolutely.
Totally. Absolutely. I mean, we want people to have a good time here. And, some people may just want to come check out the floor and then, decide what they want to do from there. But I mean, honestly, between all of it, let's say you do the show floor, you do Blood Prison, you go see a class, they already say tour the building, tour the building, see the show floor, go through Blood Prison,
do an escape room,
go do an escape room.
Yeah.
go do some selfies and, maybe even take some time to go visit the chapel up at the top and, maybe have a sit and, see if you feel some presence going there. Because, I know a lot of people like to do the ghost hunting during the day, but during the night.
Yeah.
But you will still get vibes from this place. I'm never going to let it go that we have a vendor not coming back just because they were so empathic here.
Yeah.
They felt it. It was too much for them.
I got a couple things on that since you brought that up. One, just to put this out there, when you mentioned ghost hunting, they do paranormal programming here. You can go to the OSR website and check out and find out, to book a ghost hunt, a private or a public.
Yeah, they have an event calendar on the website.
Absolutely. That being said, if you are here during the day for a tour, convention, no matter what, do not bring your ghost hunting stuff and be ghost hunting. There is no ghost hunting during tour hours. So that I haven't gotten that question, but before we get it, don't bring a Ouija board here. Okay. Don't plan on doing a seance in solitary because that is frowned upon and you will be asked to leave more than likely. That is a thing. There is no ghost hunting stuff going on during tour time stuff. That real quick,
go ahead.
Because I'm gonna touch on something else. You said you have a vendor coming back because they were too scared or the paranormal stuff. There's another event here that is the weekend after called Parapsychon.
Oh yeah,
it's a paranormal convention, just like we're haunted convention. It's paranormal. It's about ghost hunting and all this stuff. Long story short, they had a guy here, and I came. I don't know if it was I think it was last year. I came to the Parapsychon, and I came out, and there was a semi-famous guy here. His name was D'Angelo Williams. He used to be the running back for the Carolina Panthers. He was pretty well known, pretty good running back in the NFL. I remember, I was like, holy shit, he's here. That's pretty cool. So I went up and, said, hey, how's it going or whatever. But his booth was set up in the parking lot over by like where the east parking lot is. He had a booth set up out there. And I thought that was kind of weird. And I kind of just shot the shit with him for a minute. And then I went in and I saw the organizers of the Parapsychon. I was bullshitting with them and said, why'd you put D'Angelo Williams outside? They're like, no, he won't come in here. He loves the paranormal. But he will not go into places like ours or anything. No, I was like, so he bought a booth just to have it. He's like, oh yeah, he won't come in. He'll use the outdoor bathrooms. He won't come in. He will not come in the building. I'm just like, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah. Big NFL running back dude. And he will not come into the Ohio State Reformatory.
I love the NFL players who love stuff like this.
Like
when Vontaze Burfict played was linebacker for the Cincinnati Bengals, and he came to the Dent Schoolhouse. I was chasing him around the lot.
Yeah,
I didn't know who he was at the time.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Dude, why are you chasing Vontaze Burfict around?" I'm like,
yeah, right.
Well, he's just a customer to chase him around. And he's like, "Well, you should look at his highlight reel. His highlight reel is just him,
just murdering people." Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I should have.
Yeah,
because if he would have turned around and speared me, I
would have been over.
It would have been like a WWE finish.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
They do. We had Myles Garrett came here.
Yeah,
to the prison and did his. He used Blood Prison to do his Halloween. He does a Halloween. He loves Halloween. Does a Halloween commercial every year, and he dresses up as a different character every year. Like last year, I think it was. Last year when he came here, he was doing the Freddy. He did a Freddy Krueger mask.
Yeah.
And they made him they did a head cast of him, made a Freddy Krueger mask off his head, and they made him a glove with the claws and everything. And they came here. It was Madness Effects, I believe, is the guy who did the mask. And they came here to shoot his commercial, and they went to our boiler room, of course. It's Freddy Krueger. But they had these mannequin quarterbacks. So they had Joe Burrow, all the quarterbacks that he's sacked, and they're all like in the grave. And they had Joe Burrow, and we put Joe Burrow up in the doll room because we got a bed up there, and we put Joe Burrow in the bed, and he like come over the bed with his claw and everything.
Oh my God.
Lamar Jackson and the quarterback for the Packers, a bunch of them.
Why you gotta do that to my quarterback like that?
Oh, dude, Myles Garrett sacks him more than anybody. He knows Myles Garrett real well. It was fun though. That was a lot of fun.
I forgot
having
that
here.
I'm in more northern Ohio now.
Yeah.
I forgot that I'm around these Browns fans.
That's right.
Now.
This is a Browns Steelers area. The like Northwest Ohio. It's not just Browns. You got Steelers fans
I can't
here too.
deny Myles Garrett is
yeah,
top notch.
And he was really cool. Like he's first of all he's huge. I mean he's just this massive guy. But he like came in, he was listening to like heavy metal music and he just loved Halloween.
He's a metalhead?
He was like had it on his phone.
Nice.
And he was like playing, and then all the people that like his crew that were shooting, the stuff, like there was always like hard rock or metal music playing. You know what I mean? Then when he left, then they started playing their music when we were doing like B-roll stuff and everything. But that was pretty cool. NFL players like they love it. They love Halloween. A lot of those guys really come in. I've had another Browns player came in a long time ago. I can't think of his name, but yeah, I mean it happens. Yeah,
well
for sure.
But it's a good point about the ghost hunting stuff. The thing is, you don't need it here. Like if you like those that believe in the paranormal, this place is very heavily active.
Yeah,
I mean, I know the toys are cool, but I'm telling you, you don't need it here.
Yeah.
So and plus, if you are into the paranormal type stuff, I heavily recommend Parapsychon for sure.
Oh yeah,
those are great
event.
people. They're going to have celebrities. They're going to have vendors. I mean, they're great people. So
they're good. They're good. It's a good event. It's a good time. Yeah. You can get some cool shit while you're there too, as well.
Absolutely. So shouting, and they've been great to us too. So shout out to Parapsychon.
Yeah, Kathy and Greg head that up, and they are very good people. They had Kathy is the paranormal program manager here at the Reformatory. So she lives and breathes it, just like we live and breathe Halloween.
Right.
So it's a good event.
Yes.
For sure.
She's good people.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, all right, let's move on. Let's move into the vendors.
Yes.
So who's gonna be here? Let's name drop some vendors. So we've got quite a few.
We shouted out Brian Dembski.
Dembski Creations will be here.
So cool stuff. If you've been to Nightmare Cleveland, he's got some stuff there.
Oh yeah, he's got stuff here.
He's got stuff here. Blood Prison,
all over. He's here working right now, prepping for this event coming up. I'm telling you, we got some stuff.
His stuff looks so good.
Yeah.
Wicked FX, Wendy makes amazing. They're like ice cream cones. They're like they're cakes, but they're all like gory and creepy stuff. So like if you're looking for a really cool different look for your haunt, that's definitely she's got some unique stuff there for sure. With Wicked FX. I definitely love that stuff. They're fake though, yeah? Oh yeah.
Okay, so then
yeah. It's not.
I was trying to remember because when I was at Trans World a few weeks ago, there was a vendor there that makes like chocolate fingers and like teeth and like all. And she's got, I can't remember the name of the booth.
Chocolate Treasures?
Maybe that's who it was.
Chocolate Treasures is going to be here.
They're going to be here too.
Yes. Oh my!
They make like the real stuff, like the real chocolate.
Okay, look, I'm going to have gout after this coming. No, I have gout. Like I do get it, but like it's not always inflamed. I'm going to die. Like it's
going to be a one and done for Max on this one.
They literally will make a chocolate femur bone.
Yes. Yeah.
and it's to use the word pretty and beautiful in the haunt world, I think is always difficult, but it is. Chocolate Treasures makes beautiful, haunted chocolate stuff. Just the way it looks. Like I would buy it if it was fake and it just lasted forever. But it's not. It's real and it tastes amazing. So Chocolate Treasures, I'm so excited for them to be
absolutely
there.
So, they like I said, they were at Trans World. I ended up buying 2 vials of teeth, and I bought some chocolate. I can't remember what they were. I bought them for my kids when I was souvenirs for my kids when I part of it. But yeah, and they're based here too. So they're like, yeah, we'll be there. I was like, sweet, that's going to be cool. So you can get real and fake.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, exactly. So Chocolate Treasure's excited for them. The Haunted Town Hall is setting up a booth. Also, they do the Drunken Jackal. I think they're getting into prop building as well. So,
cool.
But Haunted Town Hall is now a sponsor of the Ohio Haunters Convention. So shout out to the Haunted Town Hall. Fantastic haunted house out in Lafayette, Ohio. It's this building that's it was their city town hall, their police station, and their fire department, and their jail, all in one building. And then it's in the middle of this tiny town. But the building's creepy. Such a good haunted house and a cool story of Mayor Joseph. So
there you go.
Big shout out
Lafayette,
to them.
Ohio. Is that over by Indiana? Is that in that
closer to Indiana than not? So
it's on the west side of Ohio.
It's pretty much off of 75, like south of Ada.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I know where you're at.
Yeah, they're Ada Findlay-ish area for sure. Cleveland Hunt Club sponsors.
There you go.
Lifeless Creations. Oh my goodness, have you seen this guy's masks before?
I don't believe so. Let's see. Oh yeah.
So the thing is,
that's pretty cool.
With his masks, they're not overly complicated. Mm-hmm. In a way, they're actually simplistically creepy, but so effective.
Yeah.
So effective.
Sure.
So, I would say, you can definitely get some really cool masks from them if you're in the market for some masks. Lifeless Creations are great. Nightmare Foundry sponsors. Looking forward to them being there. Twilight Creations coming through. Gravely Delicious. Going to also have some really cool deliciousness there. Polaris Breach FX. Talk about another mask maker. I love this guy's masks. I have about 8 of them I own. Polaris Breach. Chris Scher, he makes... there's just something about his style of masks.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just so cool. So I love Polaris Breach masks. We're going to have a candle maker, So Grim Stitches, Frightmare's Creations, Creature Core. Excited about Creature Core coming back. They're
right in the backyard. They're over in Crestline.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were here in like 2019.
They were.
So excited for Beastcraft to be here.
That's going to be great.
My goodness.
Yeah. Dustin and the guys at Beastcraft, I talked to them at Transworld too, and they're excited to come.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be staying at one of our Airbnbs.
Their stuff looks so good. I know we have several of their stuff at the Den Schoolhouse. I know that.
And I got a lot here.
They look so good. Close Casket Studios.
Dave Shonk.
Oh, Dave.
Dave's been on the show. He's been on the podcast. Dave's booth is so good. His stuff is. I've got one of his props on my desk in my office, just in the other room over there. Dave makes amazing things. Pumpkins. We got a lot of his pumpkins.
They look great for sure. Big Scary Show is another podcast. They're going to be around. Those in attendance and the vendors, you're going to probably see the Badger walking around. He's going to want interviews. So be prepared to maybe do a little bit of sound bites with the Big Scary Show, and it's worth it because it's an amazing show to do.
Absolutely.
We're excited for them. I mentioned Vaughn Caron.
Yep. They make all the straight jackets, which we have a bunch of here at Blood Prison.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. Froggy's Fog.
Absolutely. They've got to be here.
It's not a show until Froggy's is here.
Exactly. Is Tater coming? Is Tater going to be?
Yes.
All right. Tater's going to be here. I had Tater on one of my very first podcasts. He was one of my original guests.
Yes. Gorgeous Girls.
Hey, I got to shoot back to Tater. I got to message him because if he's coming, he's got to bring me some of that sparkling apple cider. Have you ever had a sparkling?
Yes.
Oh, my God. It's so good.
Yes.
Good.
I had it over at Fear Columbus.
Oh, the industry thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. It
was so good. I don't know if it was a limited run or if they're just going to keep making it.
I don't think so. I think he's had some at Transworld. Tater, you got to bring some here.
Please.
Yeah.
And an apple pie. I
he's like, I'm going to have gout.
I took a day off afterwards.
There you go.
Be fine. Zombie Skin, shout out sponsor, Zombie Skin.
Joe Glenn.
Yep. Oh, he's makeup artists need to know about these products that he has.
Yeah.
And to
we use it here.
How user friendly they are. Got to be excited for to use that. I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to say wrong what it is, but when he showed me, it was very easy to use. So Zombie Skins, shout out to them.
Yep.
Ultimatum masks, Keith Newsom, more masks.
Gonna have a lot of masks to see while you're here.
Homemade haunt props. Jerry makes some amazing stuff as well. A lot of his stuff are great for like kitchen scenes and just like creepy pies and creepy all kinds of cool stuff with homemade haunt props. As a matter of fact, weirdly enough, I think he may have been the very first vendor to sign up in 2019. He was the first vendor to sign up for this one as well.
Really?
Jerry don't mess around.
I guess not.
So shout out to Jerry for coming back from 2019. So them and a lot more. We're excited for a lot of those vendors to fill up these prison cells and coming in. So
if somebody wants to be a vendor, do you still have time to get a booth?
I mean, we still have another cell block that we can open up, but we're very close to filling up that first cell block. We're going to run out of room here very shortly. So by the time this comes out, you could still put in an application, but we vet the applications before we send the user agreement. So if we're out of space, we'll let you know that we're just out, but we're definitely close to filling up here.
That's cool. A lot going on. I mean, we've talked a lot. We've been here for a hot minute. So it's like, let's just recap real fast. So we've got a trade show floor with a shit ton of great vendors.
Yes.
We've got 2 haunted houses you can check out, one Friday, one Saturday.
Yes.
You've got escape rooms that are here. You can check that out. You're going to have seminars, right? You have seminars. You can take some classes and hone your skills a little bit.
Yes.
If you just love the building and you want to check out the building, you can tour this magnificent building.
Yes.
The Ohio State Reformatory, where they shot multiple movies that we have a little reel there. Judas and the Black Messiah, Shawshank Redemption, Air Force One, Tango and Cash. What's that? Oh, yeah, Harry and Walt. That was a movie shot here in the 70s. But there was a ton of movies shot here. You go around and see pretty much a lot from all those movies.
Yes.
What am I missing? Escape rooms. Did I already say that?
We haven't talked about the costume ball, really.
Well, I was just getting ready to say we've got a costume ball on Saturday night.
Yes.
So that's going on, and that's going to be, what are we having in that? Well, we will have alcohol available.
So we did touch on it some. There will be alcohol available for purchase at the costume ball. So
alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks.
Yes. Yeah. So soft drinks and hard drinks. How was I saying? So the costume ball is 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Food is going to be available at 8 p.m. And guess what? It's not pizza.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
We're going to have some pork sliders. We're going to have some Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some pretzels with beer cheese.
There you go. So like kind of an appetizer-ish type of meal. Like you can go up, get a little sandwich.
You can have a sandwich, some meatballs, all that kind of stuff.
Music.
And music, we got a DJ. There's going to be, dancing. The DJ say he's going to bring some effect and some lighting, and it's going to look, I think, really neat.
Oh yeah,
especially in that, especially in the East Diagonal. I'm excited for how we're going to.
So is it going to be in the East or in Central?
East.
The party's in the East Diagonal.
Yes.
Okay. Right on.
Yes. Yeah. During the day, that area is going to be used for the seminars, but the last seminar ends at 4, and then we're going to spend the next 3 hours after that setting it up for the costume ball. So DJ is set up. We're gonna have tables with chairs for seating. We've mapped out where the dance floor is going to be, where the food tables will be, where the bartender is going to be. It's all mapped out, and it's all going to be in there. We're excited for that whole area to be a really great spot.
Yes, it's a very big area. It's right off of Central Guard.
Yes.
So you'll go into Central Guard, and then you go to the right. That's actually where our makeup room is during Halloween.
Nice.
Blood Prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very neat area. And so food will be at 8. We're going to have freak show performers wandering around during the event, but they're going to have a 15-minute set at 9 o'clock. So they'll do their set, and then that's going to probably lead right into the costume contest, which is sponsored by Zombie Skin.
There you go.
So Joe is actually going to be judging along with 2 other judges.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have prizes for them as well.
Nice.
So yeah, food, drinks, bartender, freak show, roaming, and a 15-minute set where all eyes are on them, dancing, music.
Oh yeah. So let's not give away what the freak show will be doing, but can we say who it is? The freak show? Do we know what?
Well, her name's Audrey.
Okay.
As far as what the troupe name is, they do a lot of circus performing. It's like a traveling circus troupe. The freak show aspect of it was kind of like a sideshow thing that they did to expand, what they did. But for a Haunters event, they wanted to do the freak show side, and I said, "Yeah,
that'd be cool."
So Audrey and company. We're excited for them
that'll be cool
to come and do that because she's just talented in everything she does, whether it's the circus stuff, haunt stuff, and the freak show stuff.
Yeah.
So we're excited for Audrey and her team to come and do some performances.
Absolutely, it's going to be fun. This is going to be a great time. Let's hear the dates. When are the dates of the Ohio Haunters Convention?
So Friday load-in and Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse will be May 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday show floor May 9th, and then Sunday is May 10th.
Right.
Trade
show floor is the 9th and 10th.
9th and 10th.
Yeah.
Is what the general customer should know. 9th and 10th. And then, that weekend.
I'm getting tickets. Where do I go? How do I get tickets?
OhioHaunters.com.
There you go.
Yes.
General admission, VIP. Tons of add-ons if you want to, add to your experience.
Yes.
It's going to be in this awesome building. It really doesn't get any better. I'm really excited for this. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yes. Also, go to OhioHaunters.com and pre-order your shirt. We're selling convention shirts.
Yeah.
And you can pre-order your shirt and pick it up here at the Reformatory on the days of the convention. So it's a really neat design by Jeffrey Roberts, themed Back from the Dead. Because, the convention, we're coming back, 2019 was when it last happened, and 2020 happened, and things haven't, taken a bit to come back, but here we are.
Yep,
and we're back from the dead, and so we're themed after that. So pick up a shirt or, pre-order a shirt and pick it up.
That's the Ohio shirt with the skull or in the middle of it, right? Is that what we're talking about?
No.
What am I? Oh, that's the logo. I'm thinking of the logo.
Yeah.
What's the shirt look like? Do we have an image of the shirt?
I do have an image of the shirt.
Let's see.
Come here. Where are you?
We'll put this image up, so you guys can see it if you're on the YouTube channel.
So, blow it up a little bit.
Oh yeah. I remember we talked about that. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really neat design. Back from the Dead Ohio Haunters Convention, the Ohio State Reformatory.
Absolutely, right here in Mansfield.
Great memento for people.
So, real quick then, to wrap everything up, we're going to say that, this is here, Mansfield, Ohio, May 9th, 10th.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of hotels in the area to stay at.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be an issue there. Get your tickets, get your rooms. It's going to be a great time. And we plan on doing this every year because, like we talked about in the beginning, Ohio being what it is, it needs a convention.
Yes.
So let's support the Ohio Haunters Association by coming to the Ohio Haunters Convention here in Mansfield, and let's see how it goes. It's going to be a good time.
I mean, we want this to be an event for all of you, for all the haunters, the haunt lovers. And we want the association to be something that the Ohio haunt community benefits from. Mm-hmm. So, I know there's going to be a lot of feedback from this event. People are going to be like, can we add on this? Can we add on that?
Absolutely.
That we're trying to be sure that we're doing things that we know we can handle this year, and hopefully that what happens from this year gets to get put into next year and it becomes better. More experiences, more for the customers. We just need people to come and give us that feedback afterwards so that we know
for sure.
How'd we do? And what do you guys want to see next year?
Yeah, what do you want to see next year? Or, there's definitely room for expansion.
Mm-hmm.
let's see how this year goes. Maybe there's more next year. I mean,
yes.
I think it's kind of limitless. I mean, there's just so many cool things we can do here. So I want to see how it evolves over the years.
We want to grow.
Yeah.
The industry grows. Haunting grows. Haunting changes. Haunting evolves.
Every year it's something different.
The show will have to evolve with it. But what does that look like? And the only ones we can really ask is the haunters themselves.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Come shake hands, meet, selfie take, talk. Let's learn and let's grow.
All right, sounds good, man. Again, we're going to say the May 9th, 10th right here at the Ohio State Reformatory, the Ohio Haunters Convention. Max will be here probably running all over the place. Good luck seeing him and getting a picture, but he'll be around.
If you see a 5'1.5" lady running after me, that's my wife.
Oh, yeah.
She's just
going to be chasing you around trying to keep you in check.
Well, she's probably. It's very likely that on the day I'm going to point at something and say half a sentence and then walk away just because of how many things are going at once. She'll be like, "What did you say? What did you want me to do?"
Oh, you're going to be all over the place for sure.
Oh, but shout out to my wife. She's so amazing, and she's going to be helping out as well.
Yeah, wonderful woman.
Oh, she's so great.
Yeah,
I love you.
She has to be. You know what I mean? She's got to have a special gift.
I mean, she married into the haunt world. She didn't grow up with this. And,
no.
And I think actually, the haunt widows, we love the haunt widows.
Yeah. Yeah.
You give us up for October and then we got to come back.
My wife give me up like it's all year. It's not even, not even October. October's just worse.
Yeah. So we're going to have a great team. Also, big shout out to the fellow board of the Ohio Haunters Association. Yeah. Nikki, Keith, Justin, Sean, and Pyle. You're my team. Well,
I love that name, Pyle.
Pyle's great.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say my team. We're a team together.
Absolutely. Now you guys do a good job keeping the industry alive and well, and doing your part and everything. Same with like the Cleveland Haunt Club. You know what I mean? How you guys are. Friendly, and it's like they're going to be here for the event and everything. Yes. It's going to be so cool.
They've been such a support. Like, as I've been trying to do things like, creating the association to be a legitimate Ohio business and a nonprofit corporation, talking to them about how they've gone about setting up and everything. They've made themselves available, and they've talked to me. The Texas Haunters Convention people.
I've never been to that one.
That's a growing show. I think they had to change locations because they just kept growing.
Yeah, that's good.
Great stuff out of the Texas Haunt group. So the haunt. There's a lot of great friendly people in the haunted industry and in Ohio.
Yeah,
and I just if for nothing else, I just want this event to be a reflection of the haunt culture we have, and to be a chance to celebrate it. It's just so cool what haunting can do for people, and how people who feel like they got nowhere else to express themselves, and they can do it through haunting. Like, that's amazing. Where they find a family where they didn't think. I literally have my wife because her best friend's little sister worked at the Dent Schoolhouse with me.
Oh.
And we got introduced, and now I have the greatest wife in the world. And
there you go.
And it's because of haunting.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot to celebrate.
Came full circle for you.
Yeah. I mean, and I have to remind my wife of that. To celebrate haunting is to celebrate us, dear.
Oh, Jesus. All right, cool.
Happy anniversary. It's a mask.
Yeah, there you go. Tickets to the Dent Schoolhouse. We've been there a million. Yeah, but, No, it's cool, man. I'm glad to hear everything's going well. And this will probably be it until we get to the event. I'm going to be around on the event. I got my crew managing the show, but we're going to be walking around doing some shakedown stuff, doing some interviews. We'll try and catch up with you then, if that'll work. If I can grab you for 5 minutes, maybe we'll see how it goes.
Hi, Vic. Bye, Vic.
Yep, pretty much. How's it going? It's going well. What are you doing? Getting ready to leave. Take it easy. There you go.
Call me on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Max. Well, listen, thank you for making the trip back up here. I'm glad we got to talk about this again. And, cheers to the future, man. Let's make this thing rock, and we'll hopefully we have a lot of years of the Ohio Haunters Convention ahead of us, and it's going to be a good time. Be sure and get out here, get your tickets.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. And we will see you in May.
See you in May.
All right, man. Have a good one.